Reimagine architects, we create joyful journeys towards regenerative architecture. And what that means is that we design buildings that are healthy, sustainable, and ultimately regenerative. Buildings that are net zero energy, net zero carbon, buildings that are healthy for people as well as for the planet. So that's what we do. The important part, though, is that we create joyful journeys towards that purpose. In other words, the journey that you go on when you bring us on board as your architects is really supposed to be and is intended to be a joyful journey. And architecture is, it's challenging, it's long, it's complicated, and it's abstract, right? We're designing that which does not yet exist. Even when we're repurposing existing buildings or reimagining existing buildings, we're still designing things that don't yet exist. And so the journey has to be joyful in order for that to be successful in our minds. Well, we design with embodying culture in the design process. And we work a lot with First Nations communities, and we really want to make sure that it's their culture and their vision that's reflected in the building. And so with First Nations communities, both on reserve or urban Indigenous communities, or even tourism facilities like Métis Crossing, for example, we work in collaboration with each community to reflect the culture that is essential to who they are, and that's what makes the buildings meaningful. So whether we're designing a tourism site or a school, it's the culture that has to end up being reflected in the facility itself.